to all the Jewish or Christian or non-Muslim geniuses out there. Answer one question, and if you get the answer right, you might actually find your way to the truth. What was the religion of Abraham? I mean, you cannot claim that Abraham was a Jew, and here's why. Because Abraham lived between the 21st century BC and the 19th century BC. Judaism only came to exist between 4 BC and 2 BC. So between Abraham and Judaism, there is close to 2,000 years. And you can't claim that Abraham was a Christian, because between Abraham and Christianity, which emerged 400 years after the death of Jesus, there is close to 2,400 years. So again, it's a simple question. If Abraham was not a Jew, Abraham was not a Christian, what was his original religion? And here's another question for you that is very related. Jew means belonging to the Jewish race, right? Or does it mean belonging to the Jewish religion? Because people are mixing the two. And Abraham was neither. He was not a Jew belonging to the Jewish religion, and he was not a Jew belonging to the Jewish race. Abraham was from Ur. This is Mesopotamia, modern day Iraq. He was more of an Arab than anything else. And then he moved from Ur to Canaan. Canaan, again, still Mesopotamia. And he gave birth to his first child, Ishmael, who later on became the father of the Arabs and modern day Muslims, because he moved from Canaan to Arabia. And then several years later, he gave birth to his second son, Isaac. And Isaac lived in Canaan. And then Isaac gave birth to Jacob. And then years and years after, Jacob gave birth to 12 sons. And then these 12 sons were the source of the 12 tribes of Israel, which emerged hundreds of years after the 12 sons of Jacob had died and passed away. So you cannot claim that Abraham was a Jew, or Isaac was a Jew, or Jacob was a Jew, or even the 12 sons of Jacob were Jews, because Judaism did not exist at that time, and the Jewish race did not exist at that time. So again, what was the original religion of Abraham, the original religion of Isaac, the original religion of Jacob, and the original religion of the 12 sons of Jacob, including Joseph, because Joseph was a prophet of God and he was one of the 12 sons of Jacob. And if Isaac is the brother of Ishmael, and we know that Ishmael was a Muslim and he is the father of the Arabs and the modern day Muslims, then how in the world can 2 children have 2 different religions when they are all the sons of Abraham, the great prophet of God? I'll give you the answer. All these prophets and messengers, starting with Abraham and all his children and descendants and all the prophets and messengers that came from his bloodline, including Moses and including Jesus, were Muslims. Wait a minute, don't be alarmed. The word Muslim means an upright monotheist. So to be a Muslim means to be an upright monotheist and worship God alone and abandon the worship of false gods and abandon the worship of idols. This is exactly what Islam means. These prophets and messengers were all Muslims. The same way every single prophet and messenger of God that was sent by God were Muslims, meaning they were upright monotheists. They did not belong to a specific race or a specific man-made religion that came centuries after their death.